So the other day I got an email from one of our friends that I'd just like to read you. He said, "Yo Alpha, thanks for all the grooming tips over the years. Unfortunately, I got a big problem and I thought that maybe you could help me. Unfortunately, I shaved my butt with a razor and now I've got all sorts of ingrown hairs, bumps, pimples, and it's really uncomfortable to sit. What should I do? Thanks in advance." Well, my friend, what you should have done is watch the videos over the years I've done talking about never shaving your butt cheeks with a razor. But unfortunately, you missed it, and maybe some of you have missed the other areas on the body that you should never shave with a razor. The first area of your body, never shave, is your butt cheeks. I learned this lesson the hard way, all right? Because once again, when you shave it, at first it's super smooth, but because you're sitting on your butt all day, you get a lot of irritation, all right? And when the hair starts to grow back, it's really itchy, it's uncomfortable. And if you're not exfoliating, these hairs get trapped and you actually get breakouts and blemishes on your butt. Number two is your butt crack. Another genius idea I had was, I don't like hair in my crack. And so I shaved it with the razor. Same thing, when the hair started to grow back, it was super itchy and prickly and basically was unbearable. It also was uncomfortable. One of the reasons why we have hair in our butt crack is basically to reduce friction. When you actually remove it, it's skin against skin. And so if you're somebody that's running or exercising, it's really uncomfortable. Number three is the widow's peak, all right? Another area you just gotta leave alone, all right? Don't remove that hair. Even if you don't really love your widow's peak, it looks a lot better than when somebody tries to shave it. It looks unnatural. You also, once again, get stubble. It looks terrible. Leave it alone. Like, don't touch it. Number four is your sideburns, all right? You never wanna shave your sideburns off too short. This is another mistake that a lot of guys make. They shave them too high. Unless you're doing some type of like skin fade, you need sideburns. It helps frame your face, and in my opinion, it just looks a lot better if you've got a little bit of depth that's gonna help frame your face and basically give your hairstyle a little more structure. The next area is underneath your jaw or your chin, all right? Another huge mistake, one of the biggest beard mistakes I see guys making is actually shaving up underneath of their jaw. Instead, they need to leave the hair because the hair is going to basically camouflage a weak jaw. It's also going to make your beard look a lot better. Your eyebrows. I talk about this all the time because this is one of my biggest pet peeves, all right? Never shave your eyebrows with a razor. Because when you actually shave a hair, you're basically gonna cut it and you're gonna see a big fat cross section of that hair. When you shave an area, all of the hair is gonna be cut at the same time, which means it's gonna grow back at the same time. And so literally, you're gonna look like you've got 5 o'clock stubble shadow in your brows. It looks terrible. Instead, pluck the hair. They're gonna grow back at different rates. And when it starts to grow back, instead of a big fat cross section, you're seeing a fine point grow back. It's gonna be a lot less noticeable. The other area of your brow you should never shave is above your brow. You should never touch the hairs above your brows, all right? And the reason is because that gives a natural shape to your eyebrow. Never shave your bush, your man bush, right? The front, right on top of Big Al with a razor. Use a trimmer, I promise you, all right? Because when you actually use a razor, if you get a little friction because you're either A, wearing clothing, which gives you friction, or you're getting sexy, a lot of times that hair is gonna get trapped underneath of the skin and cause razor burn or razor bumps or ingrown hairs. Not sexy. Your balls, however, no problem. Shave them with the razor. Next up is your happy trail. Your stomach, don't shave it. In my opinion, you should not shave your stomach or your happy trail. And the reason is because when you shave it below the skin, right, once again, your pants, it rubs and it irritates it. It also increases the risk of ingrown hairs. Your stomach also is one of those areas that I feel it's just better to use a trimmer to take the hair down. When you actually shave your stomach with the razor, it depends on you, it depends on how hairy you are, but a lot of times I've seen it and the dude looks a little bit too pasty. By just leaving a small little slight stubble, it just looks a lot better. Now your chest, on the other hand, shave that shit. All right, shave it. Just make sure that in the shower, you're scrubbing. And that's the next pro tip I'd like to give you. Any area of your body that you shave with the razor, you need to be exfoliating every day in the shower. If you're shaving an area, it's critical that you keep those pores open and free so the hair can grow free and back without being trapped, hooked, or basically creating an ingrown hair or a pimple, all right? A few other areas of your body that, in my opinion, you should not shave is your upper back, right? A lot of guys have like a little patch of hair right above like your butt crack, don't shave that. If you want to get rid of it, simply trim it. Your shoulders, also not an area that I would shave. And the reason is because of your shoulders. If you're real hairy and it comes in contact with your shirt all day, there's a lot of oil produced on your shoulders, in your upper body. And a lot of times you will get ingrown hairs if you're routinely shaving your shoulders, all right? Your arms, you can shave. Your legs, you can shave. Hamstrings, on the other hand, I would not shave. Once again, it's about irritation and it's about the contact with the environment. And so for me, when I actually shave my hamstrings with a razor and I go to sit down after about a day, it's very, very uncomfortable. And I personally would get ingrown hairs on the back of my legs. And so for me, I will shave my legs because I like the way that it looks. It's not gay, it's just my personal preference. I will also shave my thighs, but once again, I've got to make sure if I'm shaving my thighs that I exfoliate really well every day, or else I will get pimples and ingrown hairs on my thighs. All right, my hamstrings, I never shave. I always just use a trimmer. Basically, it's going to take it super short, like we said, but it won't take it below the skin. And the rest of my body, I pretty much use a trimmer on everything. All right, my armpits, I don't shave my armpits with a razor. I'll trim it about once a month, and then I'll let it kind of grow back, and then I'll trim it again. I don't like super bald underarms. It's just a little bit more uncomfortable for me. All right, you might be somebody that loves it and can do it. Women obviously do it, no big deal. But for me, I like a little bit of hair. Just a little bit of something makes it a lot more comfortable. Once again, it's about the friction, it's about the irritation and reducing it. Guys, bottom line is this. There are certain areas of your body that you should always shave. But the areas of the body that we talked about in today's video, you should never, ever, ever shave.